Hi y'all, I'm going to teach you today how to make this natural deodorant free of any chemicals with just 4 simple ingredients you probably already have at home. The first ingredient for this is beeswax, and this is an optional ingredient. Its main purpose is to make the deodorant have a more firm, solid texture, but if you're fine with a more cream-like deodorant, you actually do not need this ingredient. So here I'm weighing 1 ounce of beeswax because that is the amount that we will need for this recipe. This recipe makes 3 deodorants. Okay, so if you're looking to make only one, you just use a third of the ingredients that I'm listing here. You're going to have to put the beeswax in this glass container so that you can liquefy it because it's the hardest of all the ingredients. So you're going to liquefy it first over the stove top by placing it in a glass container and then putting that in water in a pot and putting it over the stove. Up next is shea butter. We need 1.8 ounces of shea butter. And once we're finished measuring that, we're going to put it into that same glass container to continue to melt. So what you can do is when the beeswax is almost just about melted, you put in the shea butter because the shea butter does not take a long time to melt. And then you're going to put it back to the stove top, and once that is melted, it's time to put in our coconut oil. For the coconut oil, we only need 1.8 ounces. I'm using extra virgin coconut oil. It was warm when I made this recipe, so it was already liquid, but if it is not warm, you can put it in at the same time that you put in the shea butter so that they liquefy at the same time. The purpose of the shea butter and the oil is to moisturize, right? To give you that nice moisturizing effect in your deodorants. After that, it's time to put in tapioca starch, which helps bind everything together. We're going to put in a 1/4 cup. And after that, we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of baking soda. So baking soda is the active ingredient here. It's what helps to deodorize. So it helps to keep out any smells from sweats and all of that. So the shea butter, the coconut oil, the tapioca starch, and the baking soda are the main ingredients. Everything else is optional. After this, I'm going to put in essential oils. The essential oil I'm using here is lavender, and I'm using about 30 drops. I like lavender because it has a really nice smell and it also has some antibacterial properties. Also, you can use tea tree, which also has even stronger antibacterial properties. And I also like to use vanilla oil because that also gives it a nice scent, but I didn't use that this time. So after that, our deodorant is ready and it's time to pour it into the deodorant container. I'm going to put links to the deodorant containers that I used in the description box below if you're interested in getting some. Just going to fill up 1 container for illustration purposes, but like I said earlier, this recipe will work for 3 deodorants. And here is our final product after I let it cool for some time. It wasn't fully cool here, which is why there's some cracks. Normally I would leave it to cool completely before bringing it out. and it had cooled a bit more here, so it had more of that firmer texture. And there you go, your deodorant is ready with 4 simple ingredients you probably already have at home and use in the kitchen all the time. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Till the next one, guys. Bye.